Hello. Believe we are underway. Alrighty. Hopefully this will work. Here we go. Hi everybody. Gonna real quick make sure that this is working in perfect order. Can you tell my voice is still absolutely shot? It is never fully recovered. Oh, God almighty. All right, welcome everybody. So for those of you who don't know, I just recorded a little while ago my review for Dragon Ball Fusions, which is going to be coming out tomorrow. And oh, by the way, I think I'm, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that yes, I am. I am streaming this at a higher quality than usual because I remembered to change the setting on that. So hopefully it works. But yeah, I recorded the Kirb log for my review of Dragon Ball Fusions, and that is going to be coming out tomorrow. So I thought, hey, you know what? This would be fun. Why don't I stream working on the preview image for it, which is going to be Alpha and Zetto doing the fusion dance. And also, I thought, hey, you know what would be fun is if I also drew Alpha Zet, which is their fusion character. And yeah, so I thought I would do that and stream that. Actually, before I do, I want to give a shout out in particular. A very kind fan who goes by Raven Wolfie, Ravenwolfie97 on Tumblr. During the charity stream, oh, that is not right, sorry. During the charity stream that we did back in November for the anniversary, Raven was kind enough to commission me to draw her own design of what Alpha and Zetto fused together would be, which is this thing right here, which she titled Omega. It is different from what I'm going to be drawing, but I did want to give her credit where credit is due, and this was cool. And I drew this picture, and then she colored it later as part of the commission that I did. And also, I would suggest you check out her Tumblr. It's ravenwolfie97.tumblr.com, and I'll even link in the chat right now real quick if you guys want to take a look. She actually drew a whole bunch of other ideas for TOME fusion characters between different combinations and things like that. So yeah, and so that said, I'm going to start. I'm also going to be playing once again the OST of Dragon Ball Fusions as background music while I start. I don't have anybody joining me today, so it'll just be me. But hopefully this will turn out okay. So here we go. it's fading out. Carter Tech, yes, I have played Dragon Ball Fusions, and in fact, I just recorded a review for it, and that's what this picture is for, as a matter of fact. And I actually made Zetto in Dragon Ball Fusions, which I have that picture somewhere. Quiet. Hold on. How's this? Is this better? There we go. Hooray! I knew we'd get it eventually. Yeah, sorry, I usually turn my volume level down a little bit for when I'm recording Kirb vlogs, so I don't blow all your precious ears out. Let me get something real quick. Before I draw Alpha Zetto, I'm gonna do the actual Kirb log title card real quick. Oh, Martin has sent me an audio message.
I can't believe I'm texting you with my voice like a regular person.
Could you guys hear that?
I can't believe I'm texting you with my voice like a regular person.
I can't believe it's not butter! This is how little Karibo and I tend to communicate these days. Oh, Christ. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh, Lord. Martin and I are gonna go see the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions movie at the end of the month, which I'm very excited about. I don't know if you guys saw, there was a new trailer after that. There are so many anime movies coming out this month. It's like fucking exciting. It's practically, for me, it's like an early anime April. I'm gonna go try to see all of them. I want to go see next week. I'm hopefully going to see One Piece Film Gold with Mike Lucas and Steve Yurko. And I'll probably do a Kirb blog about that. And then I'm gonna go see the Sailor Moon R movie, the new English dub of that, which I'm very excited about. And then I think Your Name is supposed to be in theaters soon. I want to go see that. And there's one more. I can't remember. Oh, and Yu-Gi-Oh, of course. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions, which will be also at the end of the month. And I think the Boruto movie is going to be out next month, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Up. We got a guesto. Hi. Hey. How you doing? We got ZeroIncorporated with us yet again.
Hey guys. I wish I could tell when exactly you're doing streams. That surprised me.
I never really know always.
So what are you drawing here?
Well, I recorded earlier today a Kirb log review of Dragon Ball Fusions for 3DS. So I thought it would be fun to draw for the preview image Alpha and Zetto doing the fusion dance. And I also thought it would be fun to draw a TOME version of what Alpha Zet from the original TTA series would have looked like. So
Nice.
I'm just finishing up the preview picture, and then I'm going to get to the actual fusion part that everybody's here for. So, actually, I guess I'll also kind of be showing you guys what it looks like to export a shorter Kirb log. The rare occasions where I don't have to bother Zero for exporting a video for me.
You're kind of breaking up on my end. Could you repeat what you said?
No.
Darn. Now I'll never know.
Nope. Or I don't know, you could read the description.
That involves reading.
Mm.
Alright.
I'm gonna pause the
Well,
soundtrack
I
for
get it.
now.
Are you drawing two images or just one?
Two. This is for the preview image of the Kirb log, and then the other one is going to be for just drawing Alpha Zet, what he would look like in general. So yeah.
Also, holy crap, you have over 120 viewers.
Whoa. Over just this? My God.
You get a lot of viewers for your stream, so you should count yourself lucky.
Just not bad. It's not fucking Team 4-star levels of big. Excuse me.
Oh, how much do they
God, they get like thousands of viewers when they stream stuff.
Wow.
Excuse me.
I assume that's the game stuff, so.
Yeah.
Also, did you notice that they changed, YouTube updated the notifications thing with the bell?
Yes, they did, and I don't really like the new version of it. It's kind of annoying.
You don't like the new one?
Not really, no.
I was just about to say that I actually like it. It's easier to tell, like, who, you know, who commented on your shit, you know, through this new one, but...
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really dig it for some reason, but it's not that big of a deal. For shame. All right, so actually I'm going to show you guys how it is that I do a short Kirb log. So basically what I do is when I'm doing a shorter one, and by short I mean like a max of about 22 minutes or so, is I will record it in sections like you can see here. So it's like Kirb log January 5th, 2017, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the program that I use for exporting videos is called Swivel, and it has a maximum of being able to export up to about 22.5 minutes worth of footage. So I usually limit it to about there, and if I'm doing a longer one, of course, then I'll just record whatever, and then I'll eventually hand it off to Zero, and she'll export it as one big file. But what I do is I lay out the audio. Here's my little song intro for this one. This is a Kirb log all about Dragon Ball Fusions, and I hope it makes you want to buy this game today. So I'll line up the audio like that, and I'll do that for each of the 4 different parts. And give me 1 second, because I'm also going to get another Kirb log that was short that I can use as a reference. Here we go. And then I will have a black fade out in the beginning, which I'll paste right here. So lay that out, and then I will have to do this for each of the 4 sections and make a different scene. And then I just replace out the audio with part 2. Back before I was doing not nearly as many long-form Kirb logs where I would be calling on favors from the likes of Zero and sometimes Vegito EX or Kaiser Neko or Shady Fox or whoever happened to be around. I would just keep it to about this short. I would always try to just make sure that it was kept to this time limit so that I could streamline this process. This is also actually back when I did a Kirb log every other day for a while. And then I was actually advised by, when I was with Frederator as my YouTube network, they were like, hey, maybe you should only do like 2 a week, like keep it to like Tuesday and Saturday, which are both very good days for releasing content. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. So now I just do them Tuesdays and Tuesdays and Saturdays. But obviously for this time, I thought it would be cool to put out a little extra one since it's Dragon Ball week and all. Dragon Ball weekend all. But anywho, and then I take this, which this is now our new ending tag thing, which has been quite nice. So, and I just extend this. This is set to be 20 seconds, which is just enough for, oh, that is not right, sorry. This is 20 seconds, which is just as how long as the ending card tag in a YouTube video can be. Sorry, oh, extend this to be as long as the timeline needs it to be. There we go. I can clear that up. So, and then I have it fade out around here. And then this is the last 20 seconds of the footage I have right here. And I move this down. And now later when I've exported the video, I will overlay the ending tag buttons and the subscribe button and all that stuff over here. And then I change the audio stream level to 160 kilobytes per secondo. Save the file as Kirblog 1517. Oh, I never saved that. Oh wow, huh. I never saved the one this weekend as a flash file. I guess it just exported as an image. That wasn't safe of me. Nonetheless, okay. And then what I do is oh god, oh Jesus, what did I do? Oh god, yeah, there we go. Jesus, that was bizarre. Can you guys still? Oh no, whoop, oh crap. There we go. Sorry, I screwed up Flash a little bit. That was my fault. Let's see. Okay, we should be good now. So then what I do is I export each scene as an SWF flash file, like so. And when I am finished with each of these, I bring it into Swivel, which is my handy dandy video exporting program that I use, and I string the SWF files of each of these 4 scenes together, and then I export it as one big glorious video file to upload for your listening pleasure. So, almost done with this 4th one.
You need to collect it.
Beautiful. Okay, and so now I have it, so now I'll open Swivel and you'll hear this beautiful intro. Go ahead and add each of the 4 Swifts, string them all in a row, and export. Alrighty. And that's how I do it. But most of the time, in fact, actually for the grand majority of 2016, I had the lovely help, by and large, of ZeroIncorporated to export anytime I needed to have a longer file sent out. So thank you very much for that. Zero, actually, could you do me a favor? Could you link me to the stream again on your dashboard?
Sure.
Cool.
I was always curious how you edited when I made your blogs with Flash. And now I know, and I'll probably forget in the next few minutes.
That's okay. Well, it doesn't matter anyway, because I'll probably be just like, hey, do this for me. About to draw Alpha Zet. Come join and watch the train majesty. There we go. Alrighty. Cool. So, Alpha Zets. My God, what has science done? What is science about to do? This is not going to end well for anybody. I can tell right now.
Oh no.
Let's see.
I never saw GTA, so I know basically nothing about this Alpha Zet other than it's a fusion.
All you need to know is that it is, in fact, a fusion of Alpha and Zetto.
Yeah, I figured.
And it is the most unabashed bullshit I've ever done. I believe that one of the early versions of it was literally just a like he was split down the middle, like it was both designs, just like literally half was Alpha and half was Zetto. Like this is like basic as that shit.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing some art for that. So are you drawing something new, like a new design for it? Or...
Yep, I have never drawn a TTA version of this design before. Or sorry, a TOME version of this design before, I should say. So I thought it would be fun to give that a shot.
You didn't make the cut to TOME.
Nah.
Shame.
Sadly, there was no appropriate place for him. So I'm sure some people would probably disagree with that, but yeah, in my opinion, there was no place for him this time around, but just, you know, given the way that the certain character relationships were.
I'm not sure how it would work in the first place, but then there was the Kadget and Alpha fusion, so
yeah, and actually that one works a little bit better because it's like the computer program and the human mind kind of bonding as one sort of thing, you know?
yeah,
Was kind of the whole point of that.
it's a bit more believable than like just two people.
Yeah. I actually imagine, so if something like this were ever to have been done, I would have imagined it would have been something like actually more akin to, if any of you guys have played the Mega Man Battle Network games, and if you remember the double soul mechanic, which was basically so Zero, you know how like in a lot of classic Mega Man games, like when Mega Man defeats an enemy, he gains their power?
Sure. I've
Okay.
never played Mega Man games.
Okay, so in the classic Mega Man games, when so you'd fight like, you know, Gutsman or Cutman or whatever, right? And then you defeat them, and then Mega Man gains a special ability based on whatever their power is. Like he like absorbs their ability.
Okay, yeah.
And so in the Battle Network series, which TOME is very heavily, of course, inspired by, what was kind of the equivalent of this was that in some of the later games there was this thing called Double Soul, or Soul Unison, I think was what it was called in Japan. And basically it was this this thing where it was Mega Man would get armor that was inspired by whatever character he was like unifying with, but they wouldn't literally fuse. He would just get powers based. Mega Man would transform into what would look like a fusion of him and that character, but it was him just like using their power more or less. So it was kind of going halfway sort of thing, and so what I imagined was something like if like Alpha and Zetto, or if there were any kind of like fusion function between characters and in TOME, it would be like one character like absorbing the other, and then they like are able to use both of their powers. So like if Zetto absorbed Alpha, or Alpha absorbed Zetto's character, and then they like, you know, and it was like a temporary thing, kind of like actual fusion in DBZ or something.
I see.
Yeah. If I were to put some kind of logic to it.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting stuff. I mean, I'm open to it. But it didn't happen.
Nope. We got any burning questions in the chat?
Ask away, peoples. Any questions for Chris? And boy, I'm tired.
Yeah.
It's been a long and very slow day.
It's been a long, tiring first like full week of being back, I think. Yesterday was very stressful, but I'm back on my feet again now, so.
CyberS, why do you make art in Flash?
Honestly, it's just a comfortability thing. It's just easy for me to just do it that way.
Yeah, it seems like you got the hang of it, so
Yeah.
might as well.
I do still use Photoshop once in a while, though.
Kate Bibb asks, Herb, how's your year so far?
You know what? Overall, it's been pretty good. These first couple days have been really solid, and I had I was mentioning on the finishing up commission stream before that I've been surrounded by many friends and lovely people, and I've been feeling good, and I'm very hopeful about a lot of cool things happening this year. So yeah, overall, I'm having a pretty positive outlook. I'm actually in other news. I am coming to pick up Casey Mangela from the airport come Monday, because she's finally moving to California.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Moving for good?
Mm-hmm. Well, I certainly hope so.
I wonder if I'll ever end up in LA. Probably several years from now, but
Well, you're always welcome to come visit.
yes.
Yes.
I just kind of wish I didn't live on the opposite side of the country, then it would be cheaper to go there.
Yeah. There we go.
Starlight's Ruby, I am not answering that.
Uh-oh.
Oh god, I don't even want to repeat the question. Sorry.
Is it, do Alpha and Zetto fuse when they have butt sex? Because yes, the answer is yes. That's the plot of Season 3, actually. The Season 3 that's never happening.
Yeah.
I feel really bad because I'm still getting a lot of people asking, like, oh, are you going to do... No, actually, what I keep getting asked is, are you going to do TOME Season 2? And I'm like, I did Season 2. Season 2 was...
I've seen that too.
And I know what they mean by that, and then I always have to fucking let them down, and I gotta be like... Actually, no, yesterday I had somebody asking that, and I said Season 2 was episodes 11 through 15, and we finished the story, and they were like, God, sorry, you don't have to yell at me. And I'm like, I'm not yelling at you, I'm just telling you the truth, I'm sorry. Like,
I mean, I wonder if it's because they think, because Season 2 is, episodes 11 through 15, so maybe they think that's still part of the first season, because sometimes shows, they'll just reset the episode numbers.
Yeah.
For each season, so...
Yeah, well, I mean, because I planned for it to be one whole long thing, so I just had the numbers labeled as such.
Chris, Sly asks, how do you feel about your performance of Reagan on episodes 1 to 4 for Mob Psycho?
I'm very happy with how they turned out, especially considering my voice was like dying because of like the 3 Thanksgivings in a row that I was celebrating with a bunch of friends during that time. I think they turned out pretty good. There's a couple parts where I wish I could have like maybe been at 100% vocal, ability. But it's I know I tried my best, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm just mainly glad that people are liking the show. So that's the most important thing to me. I'm actually excited because I just found out the other day that the broadcast dub of Tales of Zestiria: The Cross Season 2 is going to be starting very soon. And I believe I think that Funimation announced that the first episode of that is going to be on the 22nd of this month, which means we'll probably be recording very soon. And the first Japanese episode is going to be premiering on, actually this Sunday the 8th. So that's cool. And so I'll have that, and I'll have Mob Psycho. I'm actually continuing to record another show where I'm the main character. I think I'm going in to record a new episode of that project that I cannot talk about yet on Friday. So there's that, and then I think I have another show I'm working on at some point this month that I'm a small character in. So quite a bit to look forward to in the voiceover world, which is very nice.
Also, we got almost 160 viewers.
Whoa!
I wonder if they're coming in because you're doing a TOME stream.
Maybe. Maybe I should do that more often. Everybody like these plated wings.
Yes, they're cool.
I only need my foot to defeat you. I am neither Alpha nor Zetto. I am the one who will be the instrument of your destruction.
Was that an actual line?
No, that was a line from in the, have you seen much of the other Dragon Ball Z movies before? Like the old ones?
No, I've only seen the one with Beerus.
Okay, well that's the best one. So,
Yeah.
So there were 13 movies back in the day, and most of them consisted of a big bad guy shows up, and then Goku fights him, and then Goku defeats him. The end. So there was one, actually, I think when they were in the middle of the Boo stuff, if I'm remembering correctly, where it was literally all hell breaks loose, and like everybody of the living dead comes back, and etc. And Earth is overrun. Oh yeah, like the gates between the living world and the afterlife are opened up, and so all of these villains come back from the dead and are attacking Earth by way of this like super demon thing called Janemba. And basically, after Gotenks was a thing, actually this is kind of cool. So you know, Vegito was the fusion between Goku and Vegeta in the show, where they use the earrings, like the Kai earrings. So.
Yeah.
From what I understand, I believe that at one point Toriyama was planning on Goku and Vegeta using the fusion dance to become their fusion in the actual series. But what happened was Toei wanted to do a movie that was about Goku and Vegeta fusing to fight against a villain. So they created Gogeta, which was the fusion dance version of them. And I believe that around the same time, Toriyama was coming up with the idea for Vegito. So, if legend has it, I believe that that was where the Potara fusion idea came from in the first place, because Toriyama was like, oh, well, I guess I can't do the fusion dance now because it's the same thing as this movie, and I want there to be some kind of element of surprise. So I'll come up with some new kind of fusion, and then, you know, thus we had the Potara. So, but yeah, and then from there, we had Vegito and Gogeta as separate fusion characters, more or less. So,
out of the Dragon Ball movies, besides Battle of the Gods, what would be your favorite?
Probably Dead Zone.
Dead Zone?
Yeah.
Who
That was
in
the
one?
that was the first movie with Garlic Jr.
First one? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't hear many people talk about the early ones. All I hear are people talking about the Broly movie.
Yeah, the Broly movie is not very good. It's also very long, like very, very, very long.
I should just marathon the movies
If you want. They're honestly, most of them are not very good.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, I feel like it's just something I should just do. So I at least know what people are talking about.
Yeah. I'm gonna try a little elementary school color mixing here. Let's see what we get. Aha. I wonder, how can I make this work? How can I make this work? My goodness. Oh, that's not what I meant to do at all.
Is there just not a simple way to mix colors?
No, I'm getting inventive.
It just seems like such a basic feature that, you know, our programs should just come with.
Well, it should. You'd think that.
Oh, here's a question. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. Catriano Bonner asks, dang, the chat keeps moving, sorry. Well, basically they asked, who would voice Alpha Zetto? Would it just be a combination of Alpha and Zetto?
Yeah, it would probably be both me and Shady.
It'd be interesting if it was an entirely different voice actor.
It'd be Mike Lucas. That would go well. Okay. And let's see. I remember Alpha Zet's coolest moment was something along the lines of catching a bunch of bullets and like shooting them back like they were his own projectiles. He was fighting like a bunch of shadow clones of Alpha Zetto and Kizuna, or Ruri as she was known back then, and had the cool theme song going on in the background and etc. You know, all that anime bullshit.
So much anime.
So much anglame.
From what I heard, or at least from what you told me, TT had a lot of anime influence.
I mean, well, everything I do has a lot of anime influence. You know, to varying degrees of, you know, success, I guess. I am. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, in all his glory. He's beautiful. He's a beautiful monstrosity. I only need my foot to defeat you! Oh, missed a spot. There we go. Alright. Kirb log's almost done exporting. So I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick. Alrighty.
Oh, so your other Kirb log is still rendering?
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Where am I going to put this? I'll just put it in the TOME folder. Oh, I did have another file of it somewhere. I knew it. I'm actually curious if it turned out that differently. Apparently, I did draw a sketch of him, Oh, it wasn't that different.
Oh, can I see?
It's on the screen.
Oh, the stream is so damn slow. There we go.
Yeah. A little skinnier. It's not bad, though. Haircut's a little different. He's got the giant, like, too big TTA wing going on. But, yeah, this version's better, I think. Beautiful. We done did it, everybody. Hooray. Dolagon Balu. Dolagon Balu. Psycho on the fusion. There we are. Alright, well, I think that's gonna wrap us up. So,
Oh, it's over already?
yeah, only went for a short hour or so. I'll go ahead and post these up on Twitter and Tumblr real quick. Any other questions while we're still going for a little bit? Any at all?
Reading the chat?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people viewing.
Alpha Zetto. Alpha Zetto. Chalk, it is neither a fusion dance nor a Patara fusion. It is something else entirely. Ha! Starlight's Ruby, why is Zetto a meme? I don't know, you guys did that.
I was thinking the same thing.
Since Dragon Ball Fusions is a 5-way fusion, would you ever consider making a fusion of TOME's main cast? That would be terrifying looking. Alpha, Kirb, Game Crazed, Flame Girl, and Nylok fused together would be some kind of fucking mutant. Sid the Beast 2000, I use a Cintiq HD 24-inch tablet screen. Or you know what? Raven Wolfie, who just posted in the chat, she'll take care of it. Yeah, please go ahead and draw the 5-way fusion of the gang.
I'll love to see that.
Oh, Lord. Go, Raven Wolfie, if you haven't checked out the Ultra Fusions from Dragon Ball Fusion, then that would probably be good reference on what to go for. White Oak 019, if I could voice anybody in Dragon Ball Super, I don't even care. I'd voice a one-line like, oh no, look out character. I don't give a shit. I'll have to do anything on Dragon Ball. Oh, Tyguest738, you can find them. I just had them open a second ago. RavenWolfie97.tumblr.com. I'll post a link in the chat where you can find all of Raven's fusion pictures. Joltson, what is their fusion weapon? Here's a great answer. It is the, oh god, how does it go again? The ultimate final vaccine cannon. That is their weapon. I've not watched, I've only seen one episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc 5, but I do have a couple friends in it, including Daniel Edwards, who is voicing the new villain character in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie, and Matt Shipman as well is in there.
Is that the newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Series?
Yeah, which I think is almost finished now. Cyber Soul Gem, what inspired me to animate? Listen to my very first Kirb blog to find out the more in-depth answer to that. Taylor Stevenson, I only read for Reagan, actually, on Mob Psycho 100. Starlight's Ruby, is Zed Alpha either 100% gay or 100% angsty? He is 1000% all. So comparing Alpha Zet to Virus Fusion Alpha and Antivirus Ruby, who's the strongest? Alpha Zet is the strongest of them all!
Of course.
And then he goes Super Saiyan 5.
How could you even question that?
Why did I equip Alpha Zet with Metal Morph and why not Red Eye's Black Dragon Sword? I have no idea. I wasn't thinking Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but thank you. Lemon Moon, no. Alpha Zet does not like Hot Pockets. Drywall Thief, I just decided to go with the monocolored idea because I thought it would be kind of a cool stylistic choice, and then most people didn't like it, so that was my mistake. So if they combine in game, what would happen to the person behind the screen? It'd probably just be one of them controlling the character, not both at once, because that would be more difficulty than you would imagine. 06 Yarbroa, my email address is on my website if you want to write in. How tall is this abomination of a fusion? Probably about the same height as Alpha and Zetto. Cyber Soul Gem, that's great. What's up?
I imagine they get a little bit taller with that hair.
Probably. Katoma Mandara, what would necessitate Alpha Zet in the Tome universe? Probably some kind of combined absorption thing, and it would be one of the players controlling the single character fused, and it would be a temporary thing. 06 Yarborough, I don't have a physical mailbox, sorry. Twidgetron, could this fusion defeat Game Craze in a fair fight? I don't know. Well, when you're fighting Game Craze, it's technically never 100% of a fair fight because of, you know, probably in terms of raw strength, Alpha Zet is the best, but in terms of just, you know, a player, it's Game Crazed because, you know, because it's Game Crazed.
Yeah.
Shane Porter, TV Tome Adventures is canon to TV Tome Adventures. It's not canon to Tome. It's its own separate thing. Oh, Hawkstar the King, what would happen if Kadjik got fused into them as well? That would be a bad day for everybody. Cody, right? I should control Alpha Zet all the way. Yeah, that would be a bad day for everybody as well, I would imagine. Sid the Beast 2000, will we ever know what's under Kirby's hat? His brains!
I like to imagine he has really, really long hair, and he just, like, bundles it up in a hairnet.
Like the kid from Adventure Time.
Like that.
So if you fuse Alpha and Kirb, would you still be short? It'd probably be halfway between the two of them. Another question for Raven Wolfie, for her to design that. Drywall Thief, I just decided to get rid of the bleeping in the second season because I felt like it. Does Alpha Zet go Super Saiyan or Super Virus? he goes ultra human. What would their fusion name be if fused with earrings? Or, I don't know, I guess if it was an opposite one. Well, I guess if Alpha Zet were one form and then there were another version of it, I guess it would be like Zetalpha. Let Kirby say fuck! I say fuck all the time in every Kirby blog.
He says it like every sentence.
What happened to Kirby's player model at the end of Tome? Was it destroyed when the server was reset and the monument raised? No, it was just corrupted by Kadjik, and so they built a little monument for him. On Super Saiyans, can Alpha do a Kamehameha? No, but Zetto can do an everything. Zetto can do every beam attack ever. Does this fusion crave both Hot Pockets and chicken tenders? He eats all of the chicken pockets. hot tenders. Was there a scene or plot point during Tome production that you couldn't write and animate and you regret dropping it? I wish I had all the time in the world to do a bunch of fun filler episodes, such as the Clue parody featuring all the side characters, and the Ravenfree comes back with a bunch of fake TTA ripoff S characters. And that jingle means that the Kirb log is finished exporting, which means I think that is time for us to end this. It's time to end this! Ha! So, that'll do it this time, everybody. Zero, thank you for joining me yet again. Look forward once more to tomorrow at noon Pacific time will be the release of the Dragon Ball Fusions Kirblog review that'll be coming out. And do hope that you check out the game and consider buying it, because it's fucking fantastic. That's where we had the music playing from earlier before Zero came to join me. Zero, thank you for joining me. Now I'm going to draw an icon for you that you long oh so deserve. Also Saturday, don't forget that Saturday will be at noon Pacific time will be the core themes in Dragon Ball Kirblog that I did with myself and Vegito EX, Mike Labrie from Consenshu.com. And then later that night will be the premiere of the English dub of Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z Kai, the final chapters on Toonami Adult Swim. And I'm going to go probably bother Ben Diskin and mooch off of his cable so I can watch it. So that'll do it. Everybody, thank you so much for joining, and we will catch you all next time. Bye.